community experienced fear, heartbreak, and loss. 1 year ago, we lost 6 lives. Virginia Sorensen, Leanna Owen, Tamara Durin, Jane Coolidge, William Hospital, and Jackson Sparks. Nearly 70 others were physically injured. Thousands experienced mental and emotional injuries. As we start tonight, please join me in a minute of silence for the victims of the Waukesha Christmas Parade tragedy. We will never forget November 21st, 2021. We came together as a community to celebrate and to create for our children a lasting memory of the holidays. We gathered because we love to be together. We gathered with a common purpose. We gathered to celebrate life. What started out as a joyful celebration changed to horror, shock, and trauma. The pain inflicted cut into our souls. Immediately after the horror, however, our community responded with bravery, love, compassion, and unity. We have been Waukesha strong every day for the past year. As a community, we continue to work on healing. We are doing it together. We help those who need healing. We are standing with them, standing by them, and praying for their recovery. We are working together on a permanent memorial to honor all those who were impacted by last year's tragedy. We are holding parades and events such as a Night of Lights to bring joy, light, and compassion to our community. We will continue to support one another. Many are still mourning, still healing physically, and still emotionally working through the tragedy. We know that for most, things will never go back to the way they were. We know our lives have been forever changed. As we stand here, we are different people than 1 year ago. We have lived through horror and trauma. However, we have not and will not let evil define us. We are united. We will continue to move forward with healing together. There are so many heroes in our community, not just the police, firefighters, paramedics, doctors, and nurses. Those individuals are heroes, but we also count as heroes the many silent individuals that have and will continue to provide support, comfort, and love to those who suffer. I thank all of our heroes. There are many local, county, state, and national elected officials present here tonight. Every elected official is here because they truly care about our community and stand in support of the injured. With that, speaking on behalf of the state of Wisconsin, I present Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers. Governor.
Good evening, everybody. It's an honor to be here with all of you as we come together to share in our grief and to find community strength and comfort. Tonight, as we remember and cherish the 6 who lost their lives, we also reflect on how far this community has gone. Over this past year, Waukesha has proven something that, frankly, I think we've always known to be true. When things get tough, when our neighbors need us, and when we face our darkest days, Wisconsinites respond the only way that we know how, by rolling up our sleeves to help each other. And that's no truer anywhere than it is right here in Waukesha, where so many have helpers, from first responders to off-duty nurses to neighbors, friends, and loved ones, ran toward danger without a second thought of any great fear. Where local organizations and businesses and community leaders organized events to bring people together, fundraising, donating thousands of dollars to meet the needs of the moment. Where people created and made space for the magnitude of trauma and mental health needs so many now have after witnessing this horrific tragedy. Where every household, including my own, lit their front porches with blue lights to show that hope, love, and unity would persevere. Waukesha has worked to turn an unimaginable tragedy into a powerful source of hope and love and strength. It's been breathtaking to watch. You've all reminded all of us what community really means. Through faith, through kindness and compassion, and through empathy and respect for yourselves and towards each other, you created a community where people are willing to show up time and time again, and that's because each of you, the people who make it. I know each of you know as well as I do that the healing and recovery isn't over, and it probably won't be for so many. The work of healing is never finished. So the work of building and sharing community never stops. No matter where you are in your healing, I hope you tonight are reminded that you are not alone, and that of the hope and comfort and community, this community, that is right here with you. And I speak for the state of Wisconsin when I say that we're with you too. Tonight, we remember Tamara, Wilhelm, Jane, Lee, Jenny, and Jackson. They are deeply missed, and on behalf of our state, our hearts are with you. They will not be forgotten. Their memories will live on through the unity, love, and light that this community shares. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Governor, for your words to our community and for being here with us tonight. We cherish the support we receive from those within and outside Wisconsin, and this support has truly helped us make our way through the last year. I now have the honor of introducing Steve Howard, our fire chief. The firefighters and police officers were true heroes in response to the parade attack and afterwards. They are also among those who were deeply affected. Their focus on putting the good of the community before all else has never wavered, however. Chief Howard?
Thank you, Mayor Riley, for the opportunity to speak on behalf of the Waukesha Fire Department and first responders in the fire service in general. A year ago, about this time, our community gathered together to kick off the Christmas holiday season with our annual parade. Unfortunately, this iconic event was senselessly interrupted by a cowardly act of violence. 6 members of our community lost their lives, with many others injured, many others who witnessed this horrific tragedy. It is very easy to become focused on this act of violence, this act of evil, if you will, and that's very understandable. But I'd like to encourage everyone to please remember that not everything that happened that evening was evil or bad. Immediately following that the horrific violent act, spontaneously off-duty police officers, firefighters, nurses, doctors jumped into action to start to provide life-saving first aid to the members of the public that were impacted. This was not inclusive to just first responders. Ordinary people stepped up and helped where they could, used what training they had, from small things to great things, but specifically little acts such as holding someone's hand, a kind word, comfort, during the tragedy has gone a long ways. I'm very grateful for all the support that the fire department and the first responder community in general has received over this past year. As the mayor said, like everyone in the community, everyone is dealing at their own pace in their own way with this tragedy. I'm very thankful for the 12 area fire departments that responded as part of mutual aid, along with others from the medical community. Without their help and assistance, more loss would have definitely occurred. I'd like to recognize the heroic efforts of the medical community in providing loving care for the injured and the hurt and wounded. This care was not only the night of the incident, but also extended for many weeks as people required ongoing care. Over the last year, like I said, the fire department has received a lot of support from the community, and I'm very thankful for that. Please keep in mind as we go into the holiday season, keep everyone who's been impacted by this, the families that have lost loved ones, the people who have been injured, the people who have emotionally been impacted. Please keep them in their thoughts and prayers. I truly believe that God helps the brokenhearted heal, but many people are still going through very tough and painful times, and our support is definitely needed. I encourage everyone to show our strength by helping someone, even if it's something as small as a simple smile, kind words, taking time to listen. These small acts don't take a lot of effort, but have great meaning. I know as first responders, we're greatly appreciative of the support that the community has given. Again, our true strength in this community is love and care that we show for each other, and how we move on from this tragedy and support each other. Thank you for this opportunity to speak.
I want to echo a lot of what has been said. I want to start with this. Dr. Warren Bennett stated, "It's life's crucibles that defines one's character." 4:39 p.m. is a time that will never be forgotten. 1 year ago today, many lives were impacted by this event. 6 lives were lost. They will never be forgotten. 1 year ago today, the community and first responders demonstrated the character of this great city, this great community. Reflecting on the vigil of last year, we talked about having unity in this community. The Waukesha community demonstrated and demonstrates that, and continues to demonstrate it, and then some. The evil act that occurred on November 21st, 2021 will not, and it has not, defined us. Instead, it has refined each of us. What that tragedy did do is illustrate through demonstration the strength, perseverance, and resiliency of this community. When tragedy struck, first responders and police officers, firefighters, on and off duty, healthcare professionals, on and off duty, and community members demonstrated this through their selfless dedication by running to danger and answering the call. This city and this community showed the power of what united truly means. The power of an engaged partnership by courageously helping others when it counts and counted the most. With the holidays approaching, let us move forward on the path of healing and healing together. The Waukesha Police Department is so grateful and humble to serve this great city of Waukesha. Waukesha, thank you. Now it's my pleasure and honor to introduce Father Patrick Pepe.
We gather together to remember those people that have died, those people that were injured, those people that were traumatized and continue to be traumatized, because this is not an easy thing to overcome. A year ago, I found myself or let's say the people around me found myself on the pavement on Main Street, and I was asked, well, can you get up? Oh, sure. I couldn't. Can you make it over to the chair? Well, no. Well, I said yes. I couldn't. I found myself in the waiting room at the ER. I found myself in the ER and in ICU overnight with a concussion protocol. And needless to say, I saw all sorts of folks. First responders, police officers, doctors, nurses, all working together pleasantly and just in a beautiful way. And so we still continue to remember. We have our blue lights and wristbands, and those things are going to be important. As we gather here today at 4:39, the Catholic community of Waukesha gathers at St. Joe's, and they are joining with this group, and they are praying, as in a very special way we are, and your words of encouragement from all of you today are very important in that. We've met a number of times over the last year with people who have been victimized or traumatized by the parade experience. And I think one thing that comes through is that people want to talk. The first time we got together, we talked and talked and talked. We cried, we prayed, we listened, we got angry. All those emotions are very much a part of who we were at that particular point. But I think in some ways, we are still in that same position where we want to talk. If you know of someone who's been in the parade, you might want to ask them how things are. People have said, well, they asked me when I've been back to work the first day, but no one said a word since. But sometimes people want to talk. If they don't want to talk, they will let you know that. Prayer is an important part of what we're all about. And I think if there's anything that gets us through times like this, it's our faith, it's our prayer, it's people that talk about courage. We talk about Waukesha strong. Waukesha has been strong much before this. Because if Waukesha wasn't strong a year ago, they could never have done what they did today. And that's support and encourage one another. I've been around the block a little bit. I've never seen a community come together as much as I have with this community. The care and concern and love and all those other things that make you want to continue to grow. Sometimes people ask, they make a comment, there's an old adage that says, you know, I don't think I could have gotten through it without my faith. And I've heard that time and time again. And the other adage is, God doesn't give us any more than we can handle. Well, that's true. But God doesn't give us any more than we can handle with the help of family and faith and friends. And that's what we celebrate today. I've been asked to do a prayer. And I think part of the important aspect of it is not maybe my prayer, but I think there's a prayer that really sums up everything we've talked about today. It summed up the last year. It sums up care and compassion and love. And that's a prayer that is attributed to St. Francis of Assisi. And you'll notice the qualities in this prayer because those qualities are us. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. O Divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. And it is in dying that we're born to eternal life. Lord God, we ask you to send down your light, your blue lights as well, that your lights upon this community continue to give us the compassion, the love, the care and concern that we have already felt. May your love and your grace continue to grow in our midst. And we ask your blessing upon each and every one of us, especially those who are hurt most in this parade injury. Guide and protect us always, we pray, through Christ our Lord.
Amen.
Thank you, Father Pat, for that prayer and your words. We are honored to have you with us this evening. We're also honored to have Carmen De La Paz here tonight. Carmen is a Waukesha resident and local artist with many talents. Carmen is designing a sculpture that will be part of the parade memorial, but she is here tonight to lead us in a song. Hopefully you received a piece of paper with the lyrics when you arrived. If not, I think you'll know the words. We will be singing together, Lean on Me, written by Bill Withers. This song speaks to our community. Carmen, please lead us, and I ask you all to join in.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. Please join me. The louder, the better. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me, oh baby, now call me if you need a friend. Can't hear you. Call me, call me, call me, call me, call me, call me. Waukesha is strong because we are together.
I think that worked. Thank you again, everyone, for being here with us tonight. Standing together continues to show our strength and resilience. One of the powerful symbols of our unity and support for all the victims of last year's tragedy is the blue light. Blue symbolizes unity. As we see the blue light shine in the darkness, we know we are not alone. I ask everyone to unite with a blue light. On your porch, your apartment window, or on the outside of your business, please light a blue light from tonight through the holidays. If you need a blue light, hopefully there are still some available over at the city tent, which is over on my left, your right. If there's not, I have called a couple hardware stores and told them to expect some, that they may have a run on them. As we go through the days ahead, know that there are people here to help you. Healing Hearts is at the tent next to the city tent, so back over there. They have trained staff and volunteers who will talk with you. The United for Waukesha Resiliency Center was just created, and it is also present. It has resources to help those struggling with the parade tragedy. You can stop and talk with them and pick up information. Now for my final point. If you are suffering, do not be embarrassed or tell yourself there are others in greater need. Get help. We all need somebody to lean on. We are right up the road. We will all share the load. I am proud to be part of our community. We are truly Waukesha strong. Thank you all for being here tonight.
So right by the KFC. You guys are invited to come for dinner. You guys are invited to come for dinner. Just like Josh Louise. Yep. So you go right down north to 67, hang a left and turn the second block. So 2415. I don't know. No, I saw her when she first walked in. No, there's no password.
Way too busy over here. I would just go.
Alright guys, we'll just film a little bit more and then we're going to end up getting out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Search and rescue canine units. Pretty cool. Make sure you guys like and follow the page if you haven't. Tonight we turned the restrictions on the comments up pretty high, just because we didn't want any trolls coming in and screwing with the comment section. So we made it where you need to follow the page in order to comment. There have been some links that we've posted throughout the comment section, so if you guys are interested in articles that we write, be sure to check out Never.Stop.Voices.com. It's where we host all of our articles. You can find our YouTube channel, which is Never Stop Voices on YouTube. Make sure you guys spam the comment section while we're still filming with some hearts. How we doing, officer? So a lot of law enforcement out here tonight, obviously.
Get your booty
Yeah. Too funny. So we'll have this video up obviously on our page here at NSM News Updates.
Right into CJ.
See here?
Yes.
Come on, bro.
Everyone who
All
works
right.
at Fox 6.
All right.
We all just went to
Of
Waukesha.
course he is. Or wouldn't he be?
I almost walked right into him.
Guess it's a good thing we're live then, huh? Let's see. We'll walk back over by this tent and see if they got a little bracelet that we can take. Boss, did you hear that? Too many live streamers. So our YouTube channel, we have hundreds of videos. A lot of it has to do with the Kenosha riots, because we were out there for that. There's a lot of exclusive content, never before seen body cam footage, courthouse camera footage. We have some trial coverage, interviews with people. There's all types of content on there. And our articles kind of cover a wide variety of things as well. And just for some fun content, I do hike in my off time, so there's a couple of hiking articles, there's some hiking videos on the YouTube channel. Just because sometimes what we film or write about is kind of depressing. Too heavy for you? See, we tagged Emily in here. That's awesome. You guys got to check out her YouTube channel. She's a lawyer. She breaks down cases for us simple folks so we can understand them. Emily's got a pretty cool channel. There's one of the victims. All right. You wanna? Can you put that in there? Yep. Perfect. I'm gonna go say hi to.
Facebook friends now, so just go on it every once in a while. People talk.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty
You
good.
Remember me from the courthouse?
Oh yeah, I do.
Awesome.
I do.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. How you doing, sir? You remember me from the courthouse? I talked to you guys on. Is it closing arguments day?
Yeah. No, I do. The independent.
Awesome.
You were the independent reporter.
Yeah. Awesome. I didn't want to like shove a camera in your face. No. Awesome. How you guys been? You doing all right?
Yeah. We're doing okay.
Cool.
You know,
Yeah,
we got our dad to come out. Left town now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I think your impact statement, like, obviously they were all very emotional, but like from an online status, everybody, like, because people are screaming and cussing at their TV screens, computers, whatever. And when you got up and spoke, like you said, with so many people, tens of thousands of people, like were like screaming at Goofy. You know what I mean? Like, so you said everything that like people have been screaming and cussing at this idiot for so long. So
Actually, that does kind of make me feel good.
bro, I'm telling you, you have tens of thousands of people. I mean, there's memes like going around about you, like when you told them to burn in hell
you
or
piece
whatever.
of shit.
There's so many memes like going around about Brooks, like on fire and like burning in hell. And,
Nice.
Yeah,
'cause those I haven't seen.
oh, there's so many things, man. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
it's
take a
just
look.
So I'm glad you guys are doing good though.
Yeah.
So awesome. Very
appreciate
cool. Very cool. So
Well,
all
it was
right.
good seeing you again,
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. I'm still working on the Reddit thing, so as soon as we figure that out.
Well, yeah, I was gonna ask you. Have you ever heard anything more about that?
No, I've tried to call the two detectives that I went and gave the statement to, because I, showed them the video of the other Goofy that we interviewed. It's just, dude, like, when I did that interview and then I came back in and I saw that Reddit post, I was like, holy Christ, like, this is the same stuff that this guy's spouting.
Same talk.
And then I went and, like, figured out who the guy was. We found out all of his social media, looked at a bunch of posts. There's a lot of things that he was saying in, like, his YouTube videos that match not only with the Reddit post, but so there's a way where online, like, nothing disappears online, right? There's archive websites. So we were able to pull up the whole original post and all, like, 5,500 comments that came through on that Reddit. So we were matching up a lot of things. And the guy's first name matches up. Somebody in the Reddit comments said, we know it's you, James. And the guy's first name is James. It doesn't say a last name. I know his last name, but The Reddit thing doesn't, and I'm like, man, there are so many coincidences.
Yeah, I mean,
and then he called me on the phone, because I had given him my number, so I wanted to talk to him more, you know? So we want to know who this guy is, what he's about. Like, why are you out here supporting this guy? So
kids in the hole.
he ends up calling me. We talked for an hour on the phone. I end up catching him in like a million lies. So then I aired the phone call.
Oh, yeah.
And then we broke down, like we put the phone call up by itself, and then I did a live stream where me and the viewers listened to it together, and we broke it down in every single lie he told. So I don't know, I'm not saying it's the guy, I don't know. We haven't figured that out yet. But
it's,
and it's plausible.
I'm not saying it's the guy, but it's the guy.
It might be. It very well might be, man. So, but yeah, you know, we're still working on it. I keep trying to call the two detectives to see, you know, updates, but
hopefully they do something.
we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, if we do, like, you know, again, Never Stop Media, our Facebook page is NSM News Updates. So if we find, NSM News Updates. So if we find anything, we're obviously going to post it right away.
Yeah.
I'll write an article. The website is Never.Stop.Voices.com. So, but yeah. So, but I just wanted to let you know, like, dude, you have tens and tens and tens of thousands of people that, like, because of what you said in that courtroom, you know,
Yeah, no, I appreciate
people
it.
felt it. So, and they, you know, they even when like that first time when you told them to burn in hell, and Doro had said, all right, you got to go. Like, there were so many people that were like, yes, like, you know what I mean? Like, that was, I don't know.
Well, yeah, it just after
Someone had
that
to
closing
say it.
argument, I just like I had to say
2 hours
something.
of shut up, dude. Like,
Yeah.
nobody cares.
Yeah.
Say sorry. Like, what?
That's it. And then
If it
stop
was an
talking.
accident, say sorry. I fucked up. Something. But you want to talk about you. Shut
Yeah,
up,
that's-
dude.
Oh, how hard it
Shut
was
up.
for him.
Right. And he's still moron. Fuck
No, I
him.
can't wait till they put him in Gen Pop.
Oh yeah, he's
Make
not
some
going to be.
friends.
Any luck, he'll go to Green Bay.
Yeah.
That, you know, most
yeah, we're thinking
dangerous
about
prison out here.
petitioning to get the guy who killed Dahmer to come back to Green Bay.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I don't know, just for like a long weekend.
Dude, that's another thing that's going around online is the guy that whacked Dahmer to meet up with him. So
We've
that'd
got
be-
a case for you.
Yeah, right. We got a case. That'd be hilarious. So awesome. Well, it's good seeing you guys. I don't want to hold you up any further. Stay warm.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Sorry about your loss.
No, appreciate it.
Absolutely. So,
You have a good one.
all right, buddy. Have a good one, guys. All right, guys. So that was family member of Lee Owens. So that was Chris Owens. I didn't want to just jam the camera in their faces, but as you heard, like, that's the gentleman that told Fort Brooks to burn in hell. So yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Make sure you follow the page and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Never Stop Voices. How you doing? Great. And we'll see you guys on another stream. Make sure you guys share this out. Let's try to get tons and tons of views on this video. Waukesha, Wisconsin. Waukesha strong. Thanks for tuning in, guys.